Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I think it's gonna be worse this time. Oh, stand back. You've got to be... See? Look, there go my parts. Huh. That is that's a certified disaster right there. Oh my good... How many parts did it... It's down to 18 parts. All right, we're back once again in Drive Beyond Horizons, and folks, I have found a legendary stop. There's a retro car in here, and there's a GTR around back. Now, you're probably wondering why I didn't call the retro car by its name. Well, YouTube doesn't like when you curse in the first, 10 seconds, and there's a chance that YouTube's gonna pick that up as something else. So, if you recall from the last episode, we completed the Firebird. Everybody was really thrilled with it. I still have to clean it up a bit, and we're going to change the color, but I'm really close with the GTR and the classic car over here. So if you look, I've got 40 out of 54. Now, it really should be 46. I've got a different wheel on the back, and then I'm missing the front too. So we're about 46, so it's only 8 more parts there. And then the GTR, we're at 43 out of 54. You add 4 parts there, so technically it's 47 out of 54. I lost a couple parts last episode. I had some explosions with the road train, and I'm pretty sure it shot off several parts. But there's a GTR around here, so let's see is this the right... Oh, I think this is the headlight I need. Oh, this would be perfect. What about tail lights? Does it have tail lights? I see something on the ground over there. It looks like a tail light. Come on, baby. Is this the right light? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, hold on. Check the rear section. I need a left tail light, which I don't know if it's the same. Is this I don't think it is universal. You can see where the plugs go to the left. So I don't think I could duplicate that one. So I need to find one of those. I haven't even looked inside to see what parts are on the Tucker. By the way, you guys can hit the thumbs up button for some more Drive Beyond Horizons. What is... Oh. Is that it? No, I think this is the right one. Let's double check that and make sure it's not like an identical one. I think I read on the parts list it is a separate one. Yeah, you see how it's yellow? By the way, I don't happen to have any parts back here, do I? Hold on, there's a turbo. Wait a minute. Did I have it in the back? Nope, yep, I did. I'm an idiot. I don't happen to have anything else back there, do I? That I might be missing on this thing? There's a turbo back here. There's a couple turbos back here. Looks like I stuck some paints and some cleaners. Okay. I had to double check there. You know, I swear I picked up the fuel cap somewhere, and I think it might be in the back bed of the diesel, but there's like 4,000 items back there, so it's a little hard to look through. I'm going to commit one day to actually search. Hold on. Oh, that's a can. I ate food. Okay. I was about to say, well. Is that it right there? That's it right there. All right. Nice. I am excited. You know what? We might be completing this GTR really quick here. Let me think. What else are we missing? I'm missing a side, blinker. All right, hold on, put this on. Okay, so technically I'm at 50 parts. So 4 more parts. So I know of a blinker over here that I'm missing. I believe I'm missing a left floor mat, inside door panel. Somebody got mad at me for calling it a liner. So inside door panel, I'm missing that, which I might have it over here. Or there might not be any doors over here. My goodness. What about a blinker? The blinker's not here. Hold on, it might be on the ground. We got to really search this place out since there's 2 of the vehicles that have spawned in. I'm pretty sure I have a complete pedal set. I'll double check that one there. Also, I'm pretty sure I have all windows on it. Let me double check this one. Is this this looks like it might be the rear window. But do I have that? Hold on. Yep. Okay, I have a window. Okay, we're good there. Speaking of, I hate that I can't really see in here. Oh no. All right, let's just start fishing these parts out for the Tucker. I'll go back around here in a second and look at more GTR parts. That's the rustiest battery I think I've ever seen. You know, I don't even think that's the Tucker battery. Hold on, I've got a flashlight. Is that the... Hold on. Is that the... That's not the trunk, is it? I've been looking for the... No, it's the freaking hood. Do we have a trunk back here? Look around. Yeah, that's one part that's been eluding me for a while now, is the trunk on this car. I don't quite get where the trunk is. I don't think I've seen one out in the wild. There's... Oh, I'll make sure it's not just sitting in the floor somewhere. Okay, I see there's a light down here. Hold on, this light probably goes with it. I know you guys can't see it because this game's lighting is... Oh, geez, I think I flung it. Honestly, I'd probably have a better time just punching this thing out real quick and getting it moved out of the garage. You ever gotten so angry you just punch your vehicle out of your garage? Yep, that's what we're doing here. All right. Okay, so I have a light here. Let me pull up Tucker parts real quick on the Wikipedia, and then we can see if there's something on here that we don't have. Okay, this part does not go to the Tucker, but I need to put this over here. I think I might need that for something else. Okay, so fish out these parts. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I already have the radiator in there. I don't see any sort of, maybe there's a door tucked off somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much complete in here. This is the original battery, right? Yeah, so the engine bay is complete. I just need the trunk. But check this out. That's a door panel that I need. Boom, door panel. All right, do I have all door panels? There's those. Okay, all door panels are on. As far as what I'm missing from the interior of this vehicle, there's a couple little odd parts. The handbrake is like, which I think the handbrake, I want to say I've already got one. Because I'm able to actually disengage and engage the handbrake on that vehicle. So I'm assuming there's not like an override in the game. All right, let's look down into here. Which pedal are you? I think I've already got this pedal, don't I? Yep. Okay, so I've got the wrong pedal there. Is this one? Oh, this one will go here. So I really just need the throttle pedal, which I'll have to look at a picture of what that looks like. But okay, that's getting, I mean, that's pretty good. 42. Add that, so technically it's 48 parts. I'll go ahead and take another wheel off this. I should have a buttload of those back there. I'm not convinced there's not dash pieces in here. Hold on, let's go over to this side. Is there anything I can rip off of this thing? I am missing one of the front little lights here. I don't see it in here, but it's not to say. Let's see, I've got the gas covers. I got both the tail lights, I believe. You know, my guy's complaining he's hungry, and I swear there's a zombie in that bathroom. You know, I'm good. You know, I'll leave it alone if it leaves me alone. How about that? That sounds like a fair trade-off there. By the way, there was a floor mat in this GTR too, and I'm pretty sure, please be the side that I don't have. The floor mats, that was my holdup with the Firebird, was the freaking floor mat took forever to find. Oh yeah. All right, floor mats are complete. Folks, we are 3 parts away from completing this thing. Okay, I went around and grabbed a bunch more parts. They're loaded up in the rear. I don't think that I've missed anything that I can actually put on, but I grabbed a bunch of parts just to be sure, because I'll double check. I also got a trash bag stuck to this car. Probably should close the door. But man, I'm feeling like the GTR is probably going to be the car that gets completed next. The Tucker's not far off either. This feels really good. It's like, it's taken forever, but it's really rewarding once you do it. Just seeing that achievement appear. You know, I'm not even one, like, that's huge on achievements. And there's something so satisfying about getting the achievements for the OEM builds. So I'd like to complete all of them. But yeah, complete these 2. We'll decide what we're going to do, or decide actually which car we're going to pick up next. That is too close to the edge of a cliff. There's a tower stop over there. I know how pop-in works in this game, and cliffs like to pop in last moment on you and get your car stuck, and then you have to punch it off the side of a cliff, and it's going to be really hard to do. I mean, even if I just detach from the road train, I don't think I'd want to do that. Hold on, what do we got here? Oh, we got a truck. It's been a while since I've seen one of these out in the wild. Well, do we have any other vehicles? Another GTR, maybe? No. Okay, so slow down. Oh, I see a window in there. Hold on. I really wanted a window for my freaking truck here. I've been eating bugs for a while. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry to get this thing completed. It's just like if I find parts for it, I find parts for it. It's all good. Oh, no, there's not a door panel in there. I was hoping to see one of those. What about rear windows? I think I've got both of those little windows. I need a normal rear window. Do you have one of those around here? I don't see one. All right, we need to pay careful attention to the ground out here. Pretty sure I've already, yeah, I've got the radio in here, so that's, I don't need that. There is a pedal in here, which I don't know what my pedal setup's like. Let me detach this one here. OEM pedal, there we go, nice. All right. Yeah, I've already got the original gear shifter, so I'm not gonna worry about that. There is a bumper setting here. I'm pretty sure that's the front. There is no rear bumper on this thing. It's the front bumper that I already have. Well, that's just freaking creepy. There's a doll waiting here. Okay, no, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Hey, look at this. We've got the Tucker wheel right here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I had one. Hold on, let's make sure it flashes green. There we go. All right, Tucker wheels on. So realistically, we're at 49 out of 54 parts. That's rather good. I am looking for a Tucker, the accelerator. It's like a flat pedal. Also, the handbrake's right there. So I figured out I do have the handbrake and I have the radio. So I think I have the really small, hard parts in the Tucker to find. So it should, well, besides the trunk, I don't know why I can't find a trunk for that thing. Not gonna lie, I saw this piece and I got super excited thinking that this was gonna belong to the Tucker. Wait, what does this belong to? It didn't. No. Is this a hood or what car does this belong to? Does anybody notice this part? Well, it's not any of my cars. All right, let's keep moving here. I'm gonna do one more little scan over and then we're gonna head out. So yeah, one thing to note, if you see a part that I'm missing, timestamp it. There's a good chance that I put it in the back of my truck. I'm just grabbing random parts that I don't notice. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just stick this back here because it might be something that's important. Oh man, is that a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube, man? I think it is. That means that that's a garage stop and oh yes, this is like the perfect place for tires, cars, and parts. So I need to check. There is one more part on the Tucker that I'm afraid I don't have. It's the shifter. The shifter looks like a spoon. Like, I kid you not, it's like a spoon with a hole in it. I don't know if I have that on there. I need to maybe dig down in there. Maybe I could just try to go through the gears and see if I see something moving. Like, in theory, you can't shift. I haven't, I don't think I've ever cranked that car up. Technically, I think I could crank it up, too. I have all the internals on there. All right, let's see what is on the inside. Please tell me it's cars that I have and need. It's a trailer, and it's a Mustang. Well, there's a lot of cleaning parts in here and like paints, but not gonna lie, a little on the disappointing side. Hold on, let's look around back. You never know. Maybe we can find something good back here. Something that we need. Hold on. This looks like a GTR door, which I don't think I need this. Huh? I need to go check. There's also some Tucker wheels back here too. Oh no, this is not the GTR door. I think this is the door to it's like one of the smaller vehicles in the game. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, this is, it's been a while since we've seen a garage stop, so I'm thankful for that, but man, it's a little disappointing. I need a scan, though. I'm looking for really, actually, better yet, let me jump inside that thing, and let me see if I can go through some gears. I might be able to crank it. I don't know if it's got fuel in it. Hold on, let me see if this thing cranks. Oh, probably doesn't have fuel in it. Okay. It somewhat fires up. I'm trying to see if I can force gear changes. Where is the shifter at, though, on this thing? Well, I guess I don't have an accelerator either, so I'd have to test it out with that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, where exactly the shifter would be at. Is it, side by side with the handbrake, or is it on... Maybe it's on the right side, near the ignition? That's a good question. That might be a part I'm missing. Also, like I said, the pedal down there, I'm missing that. Okay, I need to keep my eyes peeled for that. I'm telling you, I swear I've picked up one of those little spoon parts before, and it's probably, like I said, in the bed of that vehicle. Okay, we are up by a cemetery. Wait, there's no zombies up here. Okay, well, I made it to the top of a mountain. Hold on, let me turn on my headlights. Well, I think my headlights need to be clean. Those things are not lighting up. Actually, maybe they're getting blocked. I know, it's weird. This piece shows green. Oh, and I'm at 35. Let me confirm this is a piece. No, you know what? I don't need this thing. It's weird, it shows green, but it isn't an OEM part, so, yeah, I'd rather have a little more light coming out. Please tell me you've got the blinker I'm looking for. You don't have the blinker I'm looking for, at least not on the car. It might be on the ground. Also, creepy dummy body setting over there. Okay. Look around. There's pedals out here for it. There's a radio. You gotta be kidding me, game. You've got to have better GTR parts. I better hope there's no landmines out here. I don't think that's a thing in the graveyard. Trying to look around, make sure something didn't slip underground. That likes to happen quite a bit in this game. There's one of the side mirrors, but man, there's not any actual parts that I need. That's the one thing that's super discouraging when you play this game. When you find a car you've been looking for, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna totally get some parts. And it's like, oh, it doesn't have any parts that you actually need. Yeah, I think that's what we're experiencing here. Actually, what's this thing? I don't know. This is a peculiar part. I'm going to put it over here in the GTR pile. I don't see it listed as a part for it. So yeah, if I can find that left bumper light, the light over here, We'll be in golden shape. Let me double check, make sure I've got the glove box. I'm pretty sure I have the glove box in both visors. Yeah, glove box is there. Visor 1, 2, those are all in. So I think the interior is done. Okay, cool. Hey, we keep trucking though. We're gonna eventually find. Oh, there was a doormat or floor mat set in here, which I don't need now. But it would have been one of the ones I needed because I think it looks like it's the right side one. Well, at least we have a beautiful side here. Look at that. Oh, and here comes the sun that like comes up in a matter of like 10 seconds. I'm so excited. It seems like we haven't gotten any updates in the past couple weeks. This is as recording. I think I'm recording on a Wednesday here. You never know. Maybe by the time this episode comes out, there's been a new update. But I think they're cooking. It's been a while, so I'm assuming maybe it's something big is coming, which would be fantastic. Yo, another GTR. Dude, this wasn't even that far from the other one. Okay. Come on, game. It's like it's listening to me talk. Now, if it would only listen to me say which parts I need. Because, hold on. Let's check. Gosh darn it. Nope. Once again, we have been denied. Not to say we don't have the tail light. Nope, we don't have the tail light either. Yep, I'm gonna find a million of these things. You know, surprisingly, there's not even really many parts around here for it. That's weird. Like, normally you get quite a few on the ground. Maybe they're inside. Oddly enough, that was a negative. There really isn't a lot of parts connected. Unless they're on, maybe they're on the backside. I see some lights over here. I still have faith that maybe they threw the GTR parts around back. They were purposely hiding them from me. Okay, I saw there was there's a little light down here. What is this? I don't really know what this is. What dash is that? That's an old style dash. I don't know what car that's a part of. Hold on, let me drop this here. Was there anything on the backside else? Oh, I almost missed that. That's another little light. I don't think these lights, as far as I can tell, are anything that I need. Do need to double check this one real quick. Yeah, the only light they gave me on this GTR is that left one, which I'll double check it, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I don't know what that light's to. You know, I'm not going to complain though. I'm going to stay upbeat here because the game is giving me a lot of GTRs. It's that thing where it's like you just need those couple parts, and that's what we're not getting. We're getting plenty of the car, just not the parts. There is a stop like right here though. So yeah, at least the game's keeping me busy with stops here, which is nice. Oh, yeah, we got ourselves another garage stop. Okay, there is a chance that there's a GTR in there. Hold on, slow down, road train. It's kind of hard to manage this thing on declines. All right, looking good. Let's go pop this open real quick. See if we find anything good. Hopefully, I see a GTR tire out here. Is that a good sign? Absolutely not. Not a good sign at all. Wait, hold on. Am I mistaken? No, that's a Mustang. Gosh darn it. I don't need a Mustang. Look, Mustang glass, I think. Yeah, look. Windshield. Okay. Still need to scout this place out because there's a chance that there's... Well, I mean, you occasionally get unrelated parts, but a lot of times it's just the parts that belong to the vehicles. So I just gotta carefully scan the ground. Looks like just a lot of cleaners and stuff in here. Kind of disappointing for a garage stop because you love to see these things, but you got to find the right parts in here. And yeah, normally around back it's nothing but tires. Occasionally you'll find little parts. Yeah, like there's looks like a little lever. Actually, maybe it's a clutch pedal or maybe it's a parking brake pedal. I don't know. It'd probably be a clutch. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to find what we need here. I mean, we do have certain things that we need. Oh, I don't really need any more of these tires, but I'm going to take some more. Just in case I get more blowouts. That way, once I do finish the build, I'll be sure to actually have the tires ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna search this out. We got a nice big downhill section. Looks like it's gonna be a while before we run into another mountain, which is good. I'm just hoping to find some decent stops down there. Man, that Tucker in the back keeps swaying. I feel like I'm gonna lose it one day. By the way, there's another garage stop. So at one point, I was saying I'd never get these stops. Now I'm getting a ton of these stops. The only problem is I seem to be getting a lot of the same vehicles. If there's another freaking Mustang in here, I'm going to be disappointed. Did we finally get zombies at this stop is the question. No, I think this one probably loaded in before complete nightfall. There are lights on in there, which is kind of creepy. Okay, shut that down. Come on, baby. Please tell me we've got GTR parts in here. There's a hilariously big, it's like a freaking hamburger, like hot dog sandwich thing. I'm going to go and eat that. It's fine. It's just sitting out here in the open. I want to open that up. Oh, yeah. There's a GTR in here. Okay, folks. We're in business. This could be it. I'm hoping this is it. Do you have a... there's no side light on it. Gosh darn it. Okay, hold on. Check. Is there a rear... There's no rear lights on it either. So this is the point in time where I could definitely miss it because it's maybe on the ground in here. There's no guarantee. Oh no. That's not good. You know, the funny thing is, when I had that explosion, it would not surprise me. Like, I feel like I had a lot of those lights on there. There's a chance I didn't, but yeah, that explosion, which you guys didn't actually see it was off camera, it definitely screwed over parts of the GTR. I feel like I could potentially be done by now. Okay, we got some that's cleared out. This will make it where I can view this easier. All right, so it's like an antenna on the ground. Hold on, let's move the trash. Okay, keep scanning, keep scanning. You can't tell me there's not a single... Like, there's a headlight in here, but there's not, like, any of the small lights that I can see. Come on, Garage Stubs. You guys have been a bust today. You know, I'm happy seeing them because I get plenty of cleaning supplies. But, man, it's just not having... Like, especially this one's kind of heartbreaking, the whole fact it's got a GTR in there. And it's like, nope, you're not going to get the GTR parts you need. Okay, let's scan up the side here. No, it's an absolute barren wasteland in here from what I can tell. Let me look around back. Maybe some of the parts slipped out or even along the side here. No, there's a side mirror and there's a front grille for the big diesel out here. I don't believe it's in there. I don't think I see any parts. There is, let's see, I'll look from the side. You gotta look at every angle. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some of the cleaning supplies, but I think, unfortunately, it does not look like we have the GTR parts we need. I love this game. You know, I just now realized we're over 500 kilometers now. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, I feel like we would be probably double that if I was running just cars only because of how much faster you'd be going. But, I mean, for a road train, that's pretty impressive, right? We started this road train fairly early. Huh. So that's that awkward moment where I needed to load up the game again because I had some really terrible performance. That's what happened last time I lost GTR parts. Uh-oh. I guess I keep reloading the game until it stops doing this. What just happened? Oh no. Okay, I'm loading up my save again. I hope the same thing doesn't happen. I've had this happen before, but it seems like if you repeatedly load up, it'll eventually be okay. I'm hoping that's the case. Or is this the game telling me I need to stop this road train nonsense? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I think it's gonna be worse this time. Oh, stand back. You've got to be... See? Look, there go my parts. Huh. That is that's a certified disaster right there. Oh my good... How many parts did it... It's down to 18 parts. It flung off 18 freaking parts. Okay, we might have ourselves... Okay, I'm gonna go back. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go into my backup. I'm gonna go maybe like another couple kilometers back. What is causing this to explode? I don't have any trampolines aboard, by the way. Is it the amount of stuff I have in the bed of this truck? Okay, so we're loading up one that's 504 as far as the kilometers. Let's hope that we don't have a permanent exploding road train. Uh-oh, no. It's still exploding. Okay. Now, granted, that one wasn't as bad. Oh, they're starting to slide down the hill. There goes my GTR. There goes the Tucker. Did I lose parts? Folks, we might be at a crossroads. Oh, there's parts flying down. I'm gonna have to keep backing my save up until I find one where this doesn't explode. You know, this might be the sign. Can I get my GTR back, or is it still sliding? Hold on. How many parts did I just lose off that? I saw the mirror there. This might be my sign that the road train might need to end here. So that's 42. I didn't lose a ton of parts here. I've got the one mirror. I lost a headlight again. I mean, I'm sure I could locate the parts. So, should I just take maybe the GTR and the Tucker and just do one, I guess, well, actually just be two cars connected together. Maybe let the GTR lead. The inline 6 is pretty strong. I don't know, folks, if that's going to keep happening, because, yeah, it takes a long time to record these episodes, so sometimes I have to take breaks. I might be screwed. I can't have this exploding every 5 seconds. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and we'll figure out what we're going to do here. I was really hoping to finish that DTR. We're technically like 2 parts away. Yeah, I can't have that happen. I can't lose my parts that way. I've already had it happen once off camera, and I don't think I can do that again. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time.